Hello there guys, how's it going? I hope you're all having a good day today so far. Today is Valentine's Day, which for many people is a very important day of the year. All of the boring, normal people are going out for dinner, going out for dates with their significant others. But the cool kids, we're all here, and we're going to spend the next 3 hours gooning to see her together. So who's the real winner? Not them. Today, I will be going through Sia's Tale, which is the first of 2 side stories in Legend Mode. So, Sia's Tale was not in the Wii U base game. Sia, Volga, and Wizro were not playable in the Wii U base game. However, they were added for free a few months after launch. However, when they were added, you couldn't upgrade their weapons, you couldn't get heart containers and stuff for them. Sia's Tale was added at the same time as part of the Master Quest DLC pack on Wii U, so I believe it was the only DLC that didn't just add adventure and side content, it actually added new story as well. And yeah, it's pretty decent. I always enjoy when games allow you to see multiple viewpoints of the same story, and it's also just fun when you get to play as a villain. It's cool, and I don't really know what else to say. Yeah, so this first level takes place a little bit before the first level of the main campaign. It's basically the story of how Sia recruited both Volga and Wizro to her cause. Sia's a bit unique because while we haven't unlocked any proper costumes for her yet, her costume does have variations that you can apply. So you can go with a full mask, you can take the mask off, and you can lose the hat as well. I think for keeping this consistent with the rest of the story, for now, I'm going to leave her with a full mask because, you know, it does look pretty cool. Later on, after the reveal, we'll be taking that off, but for now it can stay on. She's hot either way, so who cares? Ooh, I actually have a pretty decent weapon for her already. Lovely.
The goodness driven from her heart, Sia opened the Gate of Souls, summoning vast hordes of monsters to Hyrule. Ganondorf's spirit counseled that her attack must be swift and devastating if she was to be victorious. However, controlling an army would require a commander, and Sia realized she would need a powerful warrior to serve as her general. The perfect candidate came readily to mind, the Dragon Knight of the Elden Caves. If he could be made to serve, such a creature would easily be able to command her minions' obedience. Sia wasted no time. She immediately set off for the Elden Caves in search of her new champion.
Okay, let me just quickly get the lay of the land. That is not really showing me much. So, I've got a boulder to bomb to the far west from the North Square. I can kind of visualize where that is, even though it's not on the map yet. And then Central Keep, again, is also not on the map yet. That's quite annoying when it does that. And then the Skulltula is also going to be in Central Keep. Okay. Let's jump into the level then. Unfortunately, today is a first. Because all of these maps are repeats from the regular story mode, there's not really going to be much new music. I mean, it's not a bad thing because all of this music is amazing. But new music is also really good. So, Sia here is a very complex character to control. She's got a lot of high-range projectile moves, a lot of just like really big summoning moves and stuff as well. She is really tricky to control, but really, really good at crowd control when you get rid of her, when you get good of her. And she's just satisfying to play. She's fun. She is also one of the characters that has a power-up mechanic. I can't remember how it works. I can't remember how you activate it, but when you do, she gets imbued with the Dark Element, so she's going to be doing more damage. And I believe she's also immune to various status effects while she has it active, including Redeads. And I think you guys know how much I hate Redeads, so she is great for that reason. Yeah, if I could just figure out how to activate it again. There we go. It's just a heavy attack. Right, so I need to find an ancient ring. I think we all know who that's going to be. Don't think you ever knew about the redead immunity. I learnt it today while I was looking up how Sia plays. And yeah, I wish I knew because I fucking hate redeads. I do need to get better at using the characters with charge mechanics though, because I always forget to activate it before I go into a fight. Summon some Dark Links. So, you know, I think in the first stream I kept making comparisons to the Oracle games with Sia and Lana. I actually have a second comparison that I didn't learn until I played Oracle of Ages myself. Sia uses Dark Links a lot in her moveset, and Viren, the character who I compared it to, well, guess what? Turns out she uses a lot of Dark Links as well. I didn't know that, but I thought, pretty cool. So maybe that inspiration that I theorized is actually a bit more likely. If you haven't played the Oracle games, I recommend it. They are good fun, especially Ages. Really hope they get remakes someday. Anyway, look who it is. It is my boy, Wizro. Is he joining me, or do I need to beat him into submission? He is joining me. Nice. He seems pretty happy to be joining the team. You'd join Sia's team. I think we all would. I mean, look at her. He even calls her mistress. Oh god. They really know the vibes that they're going for here. Well, I think Volga is going to take a bit more convincing. Yeah, Volga we're going to have to beat into submission. He does not want us here. Ow. And here are his forces. Nice, which means I can actually properly get the lay of the land now. So, North Square is up there, like I thought. And then Central Keep is still not on the map. Interesting. Okay, odd. God, Volga is really hard to fight. His openings do not last very long at all. I have always wondered if Volga was maybe intended to be playable initially, rather than being a boss character. Because both Sia and Wizro have very... just the way their weak points are exploitable do seem like they were designed as bosses first. Whereas Volga does not feel the same, if that makes sense. Like, they have plenty of openings on Sia and Wizro. And they're, like, really big, flashy attacks you've got to avoid. Whereas Volga is just very fast and dual-focused. I am glad they added these three, though, because when I first got the game, it was definitely one of my biggest complaints. They were in the game, they were fully animated and programmed, but you just couldn't play as them. It really did feel like a big missed opportunity. It felt like they just left content out. Okay, looks like there are three groups on the field now. Yes, they did, yeah. Right, so looks like I'm dealing with Volga's group, and then the Gorons are trying to get to Wizroy. I do love these three-sided fights. They're just a little bit more complex. There's a Bombchu. Okay. Okay, there's not really much I can do about that from here. Hopefully if I go through here, it will open the gate. I believe this should also get me one of my heart containers. No? Okay. Oh no, this is the one that's in a bomb. The Skulltula has spawned though, so that's my priority right now. Hold on. Be quicker if I... It's under a boulder again. I don't know how the poor Skulltula is alive under there. Right, that Bombchu is getting awfully close to my keep. Hello! Wait, come back here. I'm not done with you. So Sam, I know you originally played the Wii U version, right? Did you get the DLC at all? Have you played Sia's Tale? Okay, Bombchu's down. Okay, I think Wizro is dying, and I think I do fail if he dies, so I need to go and rescue him quickly. You played all the DLC, but never 100%ed it. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I never 100%ed the DLC on Wii U. I think I tried all of the maps because I did pay for it, and obviously I played this. I've played Sia's story a few times now, so I played it on the Wii U originally when it came out. I played it when I got the 3DS version. Even though I didn't finish the story mode on the 3DS version, I did play through Sia's Tale. And then when I got Definitive Edition, I played through it again. So I think this is my 4th time playing through it. I've played the base game story a lot more. Okay, there's a heart container over here. There is a bomb shoe getting dangerously close to my keep that I somehow haven't noticed until now. Okay. I need to go and deal with that. That is quite the angle on Sia there. Whew. Oh my god, she even sways her hips while she's playing the ocarina. That's... They knew what they were doing when they animated her. Someone had a little bit too much fun. Hello, Bombchu. Oh, and a bunch of Gorons as well, okay. Right, let's not get blown up this time. And I believe there's a bunch of Gorons in my keep that I need to go and deal with quickly. My god, that's a lot of Gorons. You feel like attacking a bomb isn't the best way to defuse it. Well, I'm not a bomb demolition expert, but you may be onto something there. You may have a point. Okay. Second heart container should be in here. We're gonna get to see it again. Best version of this cutscene. Oh, I think playing this as a young teenager definitely left a lasting impression on me. The jiggle. I mean, look, she's clearly not wearing a bra, so it's physically accurate. The science supports it. Oh, Wizro, are you about to betray me? You seem very enamored by their power. Okay, that should force Volga out. And the Gorons are all but dealt with. They only have a single outpost. Oh, here we go. Boss time. Who else would be here but King Dodongo? I still love this design for him. It is so cool. Oh god, he is all the way over there. Thank god they added the warping in Definitive Edition. Or was it the 3DS? It was one of the two, I can't remember. Oh, Wizro. I do like what they've done with Wizro in this story, though. In the main story, he's schemy. Like, he's got an interesting personality, but he is just kind of loyal to Sia and doesn't really do anything. But I like that in this, they kind of make him one of those I follow the strongest, whoever they are, characters. So he is very quick to betray you if someone appears to be more powerful. Just makes the dynamic between them a little bit more interesting. And I think this also does wonders for Volga as well. We get to see a bit of him before he actually joins Sia, see a bit more of his more honourable side, see why he joined her. Sia herself didn't really need too much extra, she was already a pretty compelling character. Okay, King Dodongo is down, and looks like Wizro has come straight to me. Hello, buddy. Time to beat you into submission. That should probably do the job and finish him off. Nice. Okay, onwards to Volga then. You'll never betray me again. We'll see how long that lasts. Oh, there's another King Dodongo. Okay, I didn't realise there were two of them. I will deal with you before I deal with Volga. I feel like trying to deal with both of them will be a bit of a problem. If I was able to time those links correctly, they would shred his weak point gauge, but I wasn't able to. There we go, that's more like it. Oh, what the hell? He shifted through the wall. Hey, Abby, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Hope you've had a nice Valentine's Day if you've done anything for it. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. I have no potions, bugger. Okay, the level up saved me there. I'm glad you're doing well. Right, how does that not have a weak point gauge after it? Or that? Hey Ben, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? You like the design, Joe 2020X. He actually watched the clip from last time with her introduction cutscene and he was like, I need to play this game. Yeah, get him, Link. I'm doing very well, thank you. Had a pretty chilled out day. Not done anything special, but it's been an okay day. You'll have to get Joe into Dead or Alive. Oh, don't. He will be, he will enjoy those games a little too much, I think. Have you missed much? Not really. Literally in the first level of Sia's Tale, so... You just miss me recruiting Wizro and Volga and beating them both into submission. And I do believe, since I don't think Sia's Tale has any like properly animated cutscenes, we are going to get to see her victory animation, and I like... Again, they knew what they were doing when they animated that. Right, what badges can I get for Sia then? Okay, few new combos. Imagine looking at someone through your boobs. I mean, you'd know when you'd be like, feel like you're making eye contact with a lot of people, because yeah, their gazes would certainly be drawn down. Okay, that'll do for Sia. Only way to get them to see your face. Right, okay, onwards to the second level. This is just before the first level of the main story begins, so there's a bit of time between the main forces going out and Link coming out. This is set during that time. And no Sia for this level, just Volga and Wizro. Is it going to let me play as both, or am I going to have to pick? I guess I'll play as Wizro first. Hey, my eyes are down here. Yeah, let's go for Wizro.
With Volga and Wizro at the head of her army, Sia launched her invasion of Hyrule. En route, Wizro offered some advice. He said their first priority should be the eradication of Hyrule's fairies. The good-hearted fairies of Hyrule were known to provide aid and comfort to their chosen warriors. Should the legendary hero appear and receive their assistance, Sia and her forces might be hard-pressed. Sia considered Wizro's counsel and commanded her troops to begin hunting fairies. Many fairies were captured throughout Hyrule, but a few eluded her grasp. Unbeknownst to Sia, a mysterious young woman was working with the Gorons to protect the fairies. Rather than delay her invasion further, Sia dispatched Volga and Wizro to capture the last stragglers.
Okay, we actually have a full battlefield this time, so let's take a quick look. For Wizro, east of Hyrule Castle Keep, which is right there, okay. Volga, if it lets me play as him, need to capture the Goddess Fountain Keep, which I'm assuming is... none of them. Does it mean the Fairy Fountain Keep, maybe? There is a chest there on the map. And then the Skulltula is in the Field North Keep. Okay. Okay, it does look like they're both playable, which is quite nice. Means I can talk about them both right now. They should have gone after the Great Fairies, considering how many times their plans were ruined by them. Yeah, basically every level, the main protagonists win because of the fairies. So, a lot of characters that we've played up until now have had a focus on setting traps and positioning, but it's always been just a part of their moveset. Wizro is pretty much based entirely around it. A lot of these orbs that he shoots out are basically landmines, and he can set them off with other attacks. He is basically just entirely focused on crowd control, and I do think he was designed as an enemy character first rather than a playable character, because the moves all feel like they're designed to be difficult to avoid as someone playing the game. But when it comes to playing as him, he's really not as good as Sia and Volga. That said, he is still quite fun to play. And as I've always maintained, the character doesn't need to be top tier for you to succeed with them in this game. As long as you're willing to learn how they work and you have fun with them, you can succeed with pretty much anyone. Volga, on the other hand, though, is definitely a top-tier character. He is one of the best duelists in the game. He is incredibly fast. He hits really, really hard. There's no, like, weird mechanics or bullshit to learn with him. He's simple, powerful, really fun to play. Honestly, all three of these characters are great, and I'm glad they were added to the game. What Volga has, though, that is particularly great is his, I believe it's his, yeah, just regular heavy attack is guaranteed to break through enemy guards. It is incredibly overpowered. Right, Wizro, what are you doing? Go and take the other keep, please. Yeah, with Volga you can do some pretty crazy stuff, just like juggling the enemy all over the place. And if they try and guard, you can just be like, no, I don't want you to. Nice. Okay, looks like Lana's on the field. Should be quite interesting to fight Lana, because we fought Volga and Wizro last time, but we always fought them. So Lana's actually going to be a bit of a change of pace. Hey, Mr. Goron! Where you going? That looks like it really hurt. I do need to remind myself to play as Wizro more, because Volga's just so fun. He's so fun and just so good. Yeah, I'm going to have Wizro capture this keep and then go deal with Lana. It can be quite awkward to try and capture these keeps that your troops have already moved into, because there's just less of the enemy troops to kill. Especially with a character like Wizro, who's just all about, like, spaced out, wide attacks. It can be quite difficult to precisely target the few troops that there are. Right, I'm going to send Volga to go and get ready to capture that keep. Hello, Lana. Now, what's interesting is that we know that Lana is the good half of Sia. And that's quite apparent because there are a lot of similarities in their designs. Very similar hair, that sort of thing, same face. However, Lana's boobs are much smaller, which implies that evil is stored in the boobs. Science lesson, people. Yeah, get slammed. Okay, Lana's down. Right, Volga, now is your chance. Let's go get you a heart container. And Zelda's come out, nice. Sia seems pretty triggered about that fact. Her jealousy is on full display. He looks so happy about that. It is funny seeing the villain characters open chests like that. Never gets old. Right, I'm going to have Wizro... Actually, no. I'm going to have Volga go and take that keep that Wizro's in now, so that he's also close to base for when the Skulltula spawns. Then I'm going to swap over to Wizro and go and get his heart container. Oh, there's a lovely and big crowd here. You know, thinking about it, aside from the turncoat soldiers in the Girahim level, I think this is the first time that you fight against Hylian soldiers, which is pretty cool. They're definitely not as complicated as the actual enemies, but it is always fun to change things up. It's just fun to be the bad guys. I can't explain why it's fun, it just is. Not many games let you do it. Okay, looks like I might need to intercept Impa when I'm done here. Think this is my heart container, or is it a piece of heart? I mean, they're basically the same thing. I've got enough work remembering where they are. Let alone remembering which one's the heart container, which one's the piece of heart. I think usually the heart container you have to find, and then the piece of heart is just from taking a keep, but I've not been paying enough attention to confirm if that's true or not. Okay, there's so many troops coming out now. Oh, hello, assault troops. I'll deal with you while I'm on my way to Impa. Looks like Impa has made it to Sia. She is moving fast. Okay. Let's quickly, let's keep Wizrow there on those assault troops. Volga, you've got a job to do. Nice. That is so satisfying to land. I think that's based on a Woolmaster from Ocarina of Time. Like, it's that specific design, which is pretty neat. Wizrow in general is just really cool. He's just a hodgepodge of various different Zelda enemies. Okay, Sia has quite a lot of troops on her. I think I just slapped Imber in the face. Ah. And then she slapped me in the face with swords multiple times. Which is not quite as fun. Oh. Volga, do you want to go and handle that for me? Okay. Oh. Did that keep just capture... Did one of the small little baby soldiers capture that keep for me? I don't think I've ever seen that happen. That's actually kind of incredible. Because none of my captain units are in there. It must have been just one of the little guys. I'm so proud of him. Oh, hello Zelda. You've come out to play. Oh, that 2-attack combo is really, really good as well. Just so quick to come out, sends enemies flying. There was a while where Volga was my favourite character in this game. I don't know that I'd say he is currently. There's a lot of characters I really enjoy playing as, but he's definitely up there. Where did Zelda go? I think I just blasted her somewhere. Oh, Impa's back out. Wizro, would you be so kind as to intercept, please? Wizro has taken a sweet bloody time getting up to them. Oh, goddamn. Okay, she's nearly down. Wizro, where are you? Wizro, where are you going? No, they've moved. Wizro, please. Oh, nearly got her. Okay, Zelda's down. Wait. What? What do you mean? Wait, she's still alive? She survived that? Okay, I'll do it again. There we go, now she's dead. And there we go, the stage has been set for the beginning of the game. Pretty fun level, that one. Okay, a lot of goodies there, so I will probably visit the bazaar again. Get some badges for Volga and Wizro. Okay, getting quite a bit for Volga. Hopefully I'll be able to get the same amount for Wizro. That would be nice. Okay, not really getting any new combos for Wizro. That's a shame. They are my favourite badges to unlock because they do change how you play the most because, you know, they are new moves. All of the other stuff is just like... they're little augments, really. They're nice to have, but they don't change the gameplay all that much. Okay, right, so for the next level, we are jumping ahead in time a bit to Act 2 of the main game, the fan servicey portion of the game. I believe these levels take place basically before any of these good guy levels. They're how Sia, Volga, and Wizro get the other villains on side. So, starting off with the Palace of Twilight, it's time to go give Zant a visit. And, I mean, of these two, I think I'm going to play as Sia rather than Wizro.
Sia had conquered the land of Hyrule in the blink of an eye, and claimed pieces of the Triforce as the spoils of her victory. Intoxicated by the power of the complete Triforce, she fell further under Ganondorf's sway. At his urging, she ripped time and space open to create portals to 3 other eras of Hyrule's storied past. Immediately, she sensed a power emanating from the era of Twilight. She set off to discover whether it was a resource to control or an enemy to destroy.
Okay, right, time to get the lay of the land. Yes, it's letting me play as both Sia and Wizro. See, this is what all of the actual base game levels weren't doing, and it was starting to annoy me. Actually letting me play as all the characters involved, so I can get all of the collectibles in one sweep. Right, so for Wizro, there's a heart container north of the West Palace. Which currently doesn't appear to be marked on the map, but is probably on the west of the map, going by the name, so I can guess where it's going to be. Sia needs to capture the West Palace. Okay, fine. Same place. And then the Skulltula is south of the East Palace entrance, so it's going to be over there, right. Looks like another 3-side battle as well, so got Midna in the red and Zant in the yellow. Looks like they're already having a war, and Sia and Wizro are just marching into the middle of it. Hopefully this run of Palace of Twilight goes a lot better than the last time I was here. What's fun about this level, though, is that all 3 sides are using monsters as their main army. There's no good guy units on the field at all. There is a missing enemy type that I want to call out, though. How can you have a whole Twilight map and not have these shadow beasts literally the enemy you fight in the Twilight? God, there's a lot of redeads here. I did not know that when I picked Sia, but I am now glad that I picked Sia. God, Dark Knights are so cool. I need them to come back. God, those Darklings just shred through enemies. Wait, Volga's here? If Volga's here, why was he not an option as a playable character? That's a bit strange. Okay, looks like Wizro is dealing with some Dark Nuts. Okay, get out of here, buddy. Just die. Just die, please. Just die, please. I would like that very much. Oh, Sia, I am always trying to impress you. God, that Dark Link move is so good. Right, so I believe the West Palace is this keep here. But I can't capture it right now. However, Wizro does have something there. So I believe I have the choice to take down either Midna or Zant. I think it makes more sense to go for Midna. She is one of the good guys after all. And I am not. I am a nasty villain. Doing nasty, evil things. Ah, there's my heart container. His eye-mouth thing is so weird, but I love it. But Midna's a baddie. Well, different kinds of baddies. Also, not in this form. Oh, that's a shame, Ben. I hope you're able to figure it out. Is it this weekend that the next event is on? It's like you're playing a Nintendo game. Shots fired. To be fair, the games I've played on Switch 2 have been pretty stable. There's been nothing that's like Splatoon 3 levels. Are you going to be streaming it this weekend, or are you sticking to Sonic Adventure? I can't remember what you said you were going to do. Nice. Looking forward to it then. Okay, how was I even meant to stop that assault troop? I was nowhere near it, and it spawned basically on top of my base. Oh, Skulltula time. Right, Sia, while I swap over to Wizro, you go and defend the allied base, please. Thank you. Well, I hope you're prepared, Ben, because if you do a song request stream, you know what game soundtrack you're going to be getting from me. This game soundtrack is very, very stuck in my head at the moment. Hello, Midna. I've come to kick your butt. Or get my butt kicked, apparently. I feel like that should have been a weak point gauge move. Okay, that juggles the enemy. That's quite nice for breaking the weak point gauge. Because I think as long as you keep them in the air, it will stay open. Oh, there we go. Sia is on the wrong side of that to capture it. That's unfortunate. Right, well, I'll leave you be for now then, Midna. I need to go and open a path for Sia to get through. I'm assuming if I take the left of the two keeps, then that will open up and then I can get Sia through to capture the right one. I'll just kill this guard troop first. Okay, nice. Right, Sia, do you want to come and get into position for me, please, while I take it? Also, I like that Zant is just locked in his room chilling while we do this. He's like, you know what? They'll deal with Midna for me, I don't need to get involved. I suppose he's emulating his boss. He's like, look, if Ganondorf can just sit in a castle and take all the credit, I can too. Ah. That did not open the gate. Am I really going to get screwed out of a heart container because a gate didn't open? Because Sia just happened to be somewhere else when Midna did that. That's really, really quite dumb. I'm going to go and defeat Midna in the hopes that there's like a extra objective and it will open the gate. If not, I guess I'm missing that piece of heart for Sia. Because I think it does matter who you take the keep as. But I don't think I can capture it as Wizro and then just get Sia to open the chest, unfortunately. Oh, let's get out of the way of that. Or fail to get out of the way. Okay, Midna's down, and good, the level's not over, okay. There might be another way through then. Okay, Zan's up to something. He's not opening the gates for me, though. Not the gate I want opened, anyway. Okay, get out of here, Redead. Don't like you. Oh, Agatha's here. Okay, hello. Don't think you're meant to be here yet. That's very odd. Maybe if I have Wizro go and kill Agatha, it will open up the gate. Long shot, but it's worth a try. Oh, this Redead immunity is so nice. Oh, hello, buddy. Should have expected you to show up. Hopefully you won't be as annoying as you were last time. Or at the very least, there aren't a bunch of Redeads and Errolfos around this time. That was the real thing that made it tricky. Okay, Agatha has a key that almost certainly opens those gates. That is an interesting reason to kill a Dragon Seer. You don't like its colours. Not sure we're allowed to say that. Right, Wizro, go and keep Argarok busy. And I'm going to hope that that's going to open the gate. Nice, okay. I'm getting that heart container after all. It's time for the best cutscene in the game again! I hope you enjoyed it! I did. Okay, let's go over to Argarok then. I think I'd rather fight him as Seer than Wizro. Come on down, you big bloody dragon. I've already got a dragon on my team, I don't need another one. Dear God, those links are monstrous. Come on down, buddy. Oh, never mind, that didn't work. That tornado move is really annoying. That one's a bit easier to deal with. Okay, Argarok's down. Just Zant to deal with then, I assume. No. You are not going towards the magic circle. You're not running, you're being beaten into submission. Hello, Zant. Say hello to your new mistress. Okay, got some nice landmines here. Lovely. Where have you gone? Zant! Where have you gone? There you are. I do enjoy how silly Zant is as a character. Like, he's got such an intimidating looking design, and then you get to know him. It's great. I know a lot of people don't like that about him, but I find it endearing. And down he goes, nice. You work for me now, Zant. Oh, good boy. Oh, I wish you'd say that to me. What? Did you guys hear something? Okay, well, that is about the halfway mark for Sia's tale. So, I think I'm going to use this opportunity to take a quick bathroom break. I will see you all in just a moment. Right, I am back. Looks like Sam is stepping away for a moment. That is fine. See you in a bit, Sam. Sorry, Squeenix, you can try advertising Dragon Quest VII Reimagined to Ben, but he's just going to play the 3DS version that he bought and hasn't played yet. I mean, fair enough. You've got a version you've paid for that you've not played. Makes sense you'd play that version before buying a new version. Okay, right. On to the second Act 2 level for Sia. We've met Zant. It is time to go and meet Girahim. And I am hoping that because it is in Skyloft, the Imprisoned will not be in this level. We'll see if that is the case. Okay, so both Volga and Wizroy have collectibles in this level. Volga and Sia, sorry, not Volga and Wizroy. No, I'm you know what, I'm just confusing myself. I think I'll pick Volga and then hope that it gives me Sia as my player too. We'll see.
Sia sensed another powerful and unknown entity in a separate rift in time, this one on the floating island of Skyloft. When she arrived there, she found it already beset by a vast army of monsters. But who commanded them, Sia wondered. The inhabitants of Skyloft were clearly overwhelmed. Many thought that the end of the world was at hand. Phi, a servant of the goddess, fought alongside the humans, but the beasts' advance could not be stopped. A great darkness would soon overtake Skyloft. Though Sia cared nothing for the fate of the villagers, she began formulating a plan. Whatever being had brought these creatures to Skyloft would make a powerful servant. She would need to subjugate it and make it her own. Launching herself into battle to defend Skyloft, Sia looked for an opportunity to weaken this dark power, and then add it to her forces.
Okay, I get to play as all three of them, that's fine. They said Phi's name out loud in a voice cutscene. It's Phi, not Phi. I don't know how I feel about that. Right, let's get the lay of the land. Oh no. For fuck's sake. They said it earlier in the game. I must have not been paying attention. I'm still going to say Phi. It sounds better to me. Oh. God. Fuck's sake. Why is there an imprisoned here? Pretty sure you remember you telling me that they pronounce it this way. I can't remember. That was a long time ago. I'm just going to use the example of this being a spin-off game and say it doesn't count. Anyway, right. So, Volga needs to go to the rogue base. That is the yellow base, I believe. Yup. There's a boulder just west of there. Sia needs to capture the fairy fountain. I do not see where the fairy fountain is. Okay, it's over there. Unclaimed at the moment. Okay, interesting. And then the Skulltula is north of the South Rockface Keep. Okay, so it's near base. Well, I'll have Wizrow hang around base then, because he doesn't need to do anything else. Let's jump right in. I fucking love this theme. Oh my god, that made me a bit dizzy. Right, Wizrow, you are going over there. Your reaction to seeing the avocado again. It was my reaction as well. I fucking hate that thing. Okay, Girahim. Why are you commanding Ocarina of Time troops? I know that Sia has used Skyward Sword Bokoblins for all of her levels up until now. But surely for this one, Girahim should have them. They are literally his soldiers. God, Volga is so fun to play as. Oh, shit. No, no, no. There we go. Gotta love the Switch 2 D-pad. Okay, Wizro, how are you doing with the keep? Not very well, apparently. Okay, looks like Fee is going to deal with the imprisoned for me. Oh, okay, we've allied with her. Okay. I forgot that we did that. Right, Wizro, you are going to stay here. I would much rather fight Girahim than the imprisoned, so that's where I'm going. Let me just get my bearings once more. Okay, yeah. I love that he does the dance. It's one of the weirdest parts of Skyward Sword. Okay, Girahim is nearly down. Oh, looks like he's recognizing someone. A presence inside the sorceress. I wonder who that could be. Something for you to go and do over there, Sia? Oh, that flamethrower move is really satisfying. Just all three of these guys have some really fun moves. Okay, right. Imprison time then. The moment that I'm not looking forward to. Although Fee has taken out half of its health, so... Ooh, that did a lot of his toes. Okay, maybe Volga is actually really good at taking this guy down. I'd still rather not fight him, because he is the worst, but still. Wait a minute. Hold on. Girahim senses a presence inside the sorceress, but he already has said presence with him. So I feel like he should be a bit more confused than he is. Okay, you know what? Volga does actually seem pretty good at taking on the Imprisoned. That Fire Breath move just does wonders against those toes. Right, I need to get out of that corner before this guy gets up. Otherwise I'm going to get stomped on. Ah! Okay, shockwaves are in, don't like that. As a last-ditch effort to make Sonic Racing not give you connection errors, you've moved it from your SD card to your internal SSD. Hopefully that will work. Do you usually have connection errors on your Steam Deck, or is it just this game? Oh, I bloody hate this guy. The shockwaves aren't as bad in Hyrule Warriors, where you can quickly dodge out of the way. But in Skyward Sword, they are so frustrating. I don't really play much online stuff on there. Ah, fair enough. I feel like it's probably more likely to be the game. I feel like more people would complain if it was the Steam Deck itself that had connection issues. Actually, hold on. Is defeating the Imprisoned going to end the level? Oh my god, what the fuck? I should probably go and get Volga's heart container before I do anything. Sitting next to your router, so it's probably not the hotspot. Yeah, not the network. Yeah, makes sense. You'd hope it wouldn't be, anyway. I still can't get over how happy he looks about this. Well, I suppose I should go finish the job and make some avocado toast. As much as I don't want to. Okay, I really hope this kills it. I don't want to fight it anymore. Even the camera doesn't want anything to do with it. And it's still fucking alive. My god. Why? Why have they added this to the game? Oh, he's stuck. He doesn't like that tree. Of all the bosses from Skyward Sword that they could have added, why this one? Oh, for fuck's sake. It's not just that he's annoying to fight, it's time-consuming as well. I know there are some adventure map stages where you've got to fight multiple of them in a really tight time limit, and it's just the worst. I don't really know what that is, but I don't want to be near it. Oh wow, that just bursted all of his toes. Maybe I should have been doing that the whole time. Okay, he is finally dead. Ugh, get out of here. Okay, Girahim is joining the team. Right, time to take down the humans then. Gotta love some treachery like that. You don't get that in a good guy level. Okay, Sia, you have a keep to go and capture. Thank you. Hey, Sam, you've missed most of the Skyward Sword level. Basically, Sia and her forces allied themselves with Fi, so they could take down Girahim. I had to fight the Imprisoned, and now Girahim, impressed with our strength, has joined us, and we've turned on Fi. Or Fi, as the game insists on calling her. Yeah, the avocado returned. Oh my god, there are a lot of guys. Okay. Let's go get Sia's heart container. And I think the Skulltula should spawn soon as well. Yes, there it is. Well, I'll show you guys the best cutscene in the game and then I'll go and get it. Right, Wizro, let's go do your job. Okay, Girahim seems very impressed with Sia. Okay, Girahim, do not die on me, please. Yeah, sure, I definitely did that side mission. I definitely escorted that guy. I totally did that. Oh my god, there's like so many guys over there. Thankfully, Wizro is really good at dealing with crowds. God, there's like 4 of them. Jesus Christ. No, there's 5 of them. That is excessive. Ah, but get juggled, bitches. Oh my god, there's more. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going? You ain't going to my base, if that's where you think you're going. Wait, more? My god. How many guys do you have to send at me? Okay, well. He's near one of the keeps I need to take, so I'll cut him off with Sia. Yeah, get Dark Linked. Okay, let's babysit Girahim. Check he's doing okay. Apparently not. Oh, clusterfuck of guys over here. Okay. 2 more keeps to go, I think. No, 1 more. I don't know why it's not ticking down, though. Okay, nice. That's my 3 keeps. Just Fee to deal with then. Maybe I should say it correctly. Maybe it is Fi. Maybe this game is right. Feels like such a betrayal of my principles to say that though. God, you travel really far with that one. Look at the way she wiggles those hips. Oh, love you, Sia. They really did know what they were doing with her, didn't they? Okay, nice. That level is complete, so time for me to get a drink refill. Even in Hyrule Warriors, they managed to give Fee, or Fi, a line about percentages. Okay then, moving on, there is only one more level in Sia's Tale. Got another time skip, this time we're jumping into Act 3, between Sia's Stalker Shrine level and her final battle. She's at the end of her ropes. Ganondorf and the good guys are coming for her. Things aren't gonna go very well. Now, you will notice she had a Twilight Princess level, she had a Skyward Sword level. She did not have an Ocarina of Time level. Which just highlights that Ocarina of Time should have had its own unique villain character. Why a Twin Rover not in this game? Come on, they would have had such a cool moveset. Oh, really, really big missed opportunity. Anyway. Okay, so Volga and Sia both do have collectibles, but just in case it doesn't let me play as Volga, I think it makes sense to be Sia. It is the end of her tale after all.
Link and his allies had defeated Wizrow, Zant, and Girahim. Sia's hopes were fading. Meanwhile, Ganondorf was making his way to the Valley of Seers to wrest the Triforce of Power from her hands. Sia had few options remaining. Desperate to win at any cost, she tapped into her very life force to bolster her magic. Sia knew this would cost her her life, but victory was now worth any price.
I meant to change her costume to take off her mask. You know what? I'm going to do that. It's very important that I do that. I've got to be accurate to the game's story. I'll just skip this cutscene.
Link and his allies had defeated Wizrow, Zant, and...
Okay, let's get the lay of the land. Okay, it's not letting me play as Volga for this one. Can you take off other parts of her outfit? No. As much as I wish you could. So, Piece of Heart for Sia is the East Temple. It's over there, okay. Then, southwest of the Allied base. Right, I see where it is. Just in case Volga does appear, his heart container is in the fairy fountain. I don't know why it's not letting me have Volga. They've done such a good job up until now of letting me have everyone. Also, great tune. Alright then, Ganondorf, just me and you. We knew you were going to show up eventually. I feel so bad for this poor Errolphos. Right, got some Gomas to deal with. Okay, no, Volga is there. I just can't play it. Can't play as him at the moment. Do. Okay, up you come, Goma. Okay, that just straight up killed Goma. I was not expecting that. I thought it was at least going to take 2 rounds. Okay, Volga is handling those guys, I think. So I will go deal with the other Goma. Oh, and a Manhandler now. Lovely. I love Manhandler. Not. Okay, the other Goma is down. Let's go get Manhandler then. Oh, Wizro is complaining about something. Uh-oh, looks like he's having a change of heart. I did say he was a bit of a traitor in this story, didn't I? Bit of a schemer. And there we go, Wizro has betrayed me. That is why he wasn't fighting for Sia in her final level, only Volga. The little shit betrayed her. Oh my god, he's being really annoying right now. Oh wow, he is really doing some damage to me. Oh my god. Hey, where are you going, Wizro? Yeah, the icy pose are cool looking. Okay, I need to kill Wizro and get back to base soon. Oh, I have Darklings. Nice. I didn't know I had those. God, that was the most annoying Wizro fight yet. The others weren't too bad. That one was a bit of a pain. Okay, can I... Yeah, I can just walk up there. And back into the ring with you. And out of the story, Wizro. It's been fun to have you. Right, Volga, you are a really strong guy. But a fight to the death with Ganondorf, I would not recommend it. I do not think it's going to go well for you. Okay, I'll go to the East Temple in a moment, game. I'm kind of dealing with stuff at the moment. Okay, nice. Okay, I've lost one of the keeps up there. I should probably go and get that back. I do not want the enemies to have a keep right next to my base. That is bad news. And he's coming onto the field, the big man himself. Hey, nice one, Ben. I assume you got it working then, finally. And Volga's betrayed her as well. Things aren't going well for poor Sia. Although at least he's not joined with Ganondorf. It could be it then. Right, one final time. It's time for the best cutscene in the game. I hope you enjoyed it. It's even better when you can see her face. Hello, Lana. What are you doing here? And looks like the Skulltula has also spawned. Should be around this way somewhere. Hopefully. Where is it? Dead end just southwest of the Allied base. Ah, I see where it is. I'm going the wrong way. Okay, there we go. Let's go and get Volga's heart container. I believe it's in the fairy fountain. Again, I just love how happy he looks. Right, as much as I love playing as you, Volga, I think it's just right that I play as Sia for this level. Oh, God. Glad I caught my mute in time. Bloody hell. I do not enjoy sneezing. Alright, Volga's got some things to deal with over here. There was another one. Where did it go? Over there. That is a really fun animation. Oh god, I was targeting the wrong one. There are quite a few of them, apparently. Okay. Cannot tell what is going on right now. I wonder if that's how you guys feel watching this game. That's a lot of dudes. That is a lot of dudes. Don't worry, Ganondorf, I'm getting to you. Be patient, wait your turn. Oh, I love the whirlwind attack. That is so fun. Ah, you got another disconnect. Sorry to hear that, Ben. Well, I'm about to have a disconnect. I'm about to try and disconnect Ganondorf from life, and probably fail doing so. Hello, buddy. Oh, I've missed you. Okay, nearly got his weak point gauge down. It's a shame to kill such a magnificent man, but if I have to. Go on, Lynx, get him. That's how you usually beat a Ganondorf, right? You throw a Link at him. Okay, he's very nearly down. There we go. Ganondorf, I beat you. What do you mean, my insignificance? Sore loser. Looks like Lana wasn't able to get through to her. And then, we already know how that ends. Koei Tecmo, I applaud what you've achieved with this character. Thank you for your service. Oh, it is a ridiculous design, but I love it. Right, let's check out the bazaar. Get some badges for Sia, Volga, and Wizrow before I finish up. Sia can't get any. Volga can get one. Okay, that was short and sweet. Yeah, so that is the end of Sia's Tale. It is only 5 missions. It's short and sweet, but it was included. You know, it's just a DLC pack. It's not going to be as long as the main game. And for what it is, I enjoy it. I enjoy playing as the villains. Sia, Volga, and Wizrow all have really, really fun movesets. And they do more interesting things with the scenarios, like having troops backstab you all the time. siding with one set of troops only to betray them later. It's all really, really cool stuff, but it is done. So Sia has been defeated, her role in the story has come to an end. Next time, I'll be jumping into Act 4 of Hyrule Warriors, because the main villain, the big man Ganondorf himself, is still at large. But we ain't gonna be fighting Ganondorf. You know how cool it is to play as a villain? We're gonna be playing as Ganondorf. We're not just gonna see him conquer Hyrule. We are going to conquer Hyrule. And this isn't a side story like Sia's Tale. This is part of the base game. This is always a thing. And it is so bloody cool. And I can't wait to get into it. But it's going to have to wait until next time. Because, you know, while there is still a little bit left of the usual stream time, that's about what I wanted to do today. That's how I want to break things up. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I will be back on Wednesday with some more Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, and I think with the pace that I'm going at, I should be finishing the base story of the Wii U game next time. It's not going to be the final stream because there's still a lot more content that Definitive Edition added to Legend Mode, but yeah, we'll be seeing a bit of a conclusion on Wednesday. Right, okay, I'm looking at my follow list, and I see someone streaming Xenoblade 2. And, well, I think you all know how I feel about Xenoblade, so we're going to be raiding over there. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you all later. Bye!